So welcome to the other video of Bootstrap. What we are going to see in this video is we are going to learn about the Bootstrap components. Bootstrap components. So first, learning with the Bootstrap components. Components are nothing but just small parts of the site. That's all. A site can be categorized into different parts, right? The small parts you can get with the Bootstrap. Let me just go up. We will go to a browser and we'll just go to, let us say, W3 schools. We'll go W3 schools. We'll go to W3 schools. Let us go here. So when we click on this website, we see different things here. We can see there is a navbar here. Okay, there is a navbar here. There is a hero section here. There is some other section here. We can categorize our website in the different things. Then we can have a button here. Then we can have a search bar here. And then we can have a heading here. This is a paragraph here. So all these things we can categorize into different things. So these things are called as components. These things are called as components. So Bootstrap provides us pre-built components. We don't need to build from scratch. We have a pre-built components. We can utilize these components to make our site ready. So let us say I want to build one website. Some person came to me and say that, okay, Bablu, you build one website. So what I'll do, I will just go to our web development folder. Okay, and we'll open this with the VS Code opened. And what we'll do, we'll just close all the files. Not required. Let us say I will just create a file called components.html. I'm creating. Okay, I want to test all the components here of the Bootstrap. So what I'll do, I will just go to the getbootstrap.com. I'll go to the getbootstrap.com. After going here, I will just use the read the documentation. Click here. I will just go to the quick start, and in this quick start, I will copy this, include JS and Bootstrap. I'll copy this, and coming to my Bootstrap, I will just paste this, and I can just right click and open with live server. Okay, this is done. Let me just check if it is initialized correctly or not. Then I will just write class text primary. I save it. Come here. It is changed to blue. Means I can see that Bootstrap is successfully installed in my system. Now I will just use some BR tags at the bottom so that it will be very easy for me to see the last thing. Okay, that's just for my reference. I will come here in the getbootstrap.com. When I click on the read the documentation, next thing what we get is we get something, a scroll bar here. We'll go down, and we see something called a very beautiful thing, or the real power of Bootstrap comes with this components. Components means small parts. Just try to read some of the components. We have accordion, alerts, badge, breadcrumb, buttons. We don't care about this. First, we'll go to the nav bars. Okay, we'll go to nav bar. Let us say nav bar. Okay, on the top we need some nav bar. Let us come here. Let us just see. Okay, we got a nav bar here, right? You can just have a look. We have a nav bar here. Okay, so I need this kind of nav bar in my page. This is my requirement. So I see my HTML code here with the Bootstrap classes here. So I will just copy and I will come to here. I will just write a comment, navbar start. Okay, I will make a comment. I will duplicate it down, navbar ends. And in between, I will just paste the code. Okay, that's all. I can come to my bootstrap.demo. I can see I have a navbar ready. So I want to change something. I can just change the logo. Let us say my company, or let us say coding Gyan. We can just change the title. We can say home. Instead of next link, we can say about. And next link, I don't need, let us say how it is changing or not. Home we got, about we got, drop down. I don't need this drop down. So what I'll do, if you want, you can keep it. I don't want it. So I will just scroll it down and I will just make it the off. So it is gone. Disabled button I don't require. So this is disabled button. I will remove it. Okay, disabled gone. Home is there, about is there, search is there, search button is there. Okay, it is happy for me. Next, I got this now. So let us say I want some slider. I want image slider. So what I'll do, I will check the components. Okay, we have this one. We have something called carousel. Carousel is slider. Okay, you can see here, this is the first slide you will get, or else we want this kind with controls. We go to second slide, third slide. We want this kind of effect. Nothing to do. Just see this. This is the code which is required to make this. I will copy this and we can have here, come to browser. We can say carousel start something, and we can have this end, so that it will be very easy for me to remember ends here. So if I can, with the help of VS Code, I can close this way. So it is very easy. This is my navbar code. This is my carousel code. I will just paste the code here. Very good. So if you come to your browser, you can see there is no images, because if you see image source, there is no source, no source, no source. So what I do, I will just go to the free pick, or we can go to Unsplash, any website, whichever you prefer for your websites or images. Come here, what we want, let us see any good images. We can write about computers or what, computers. You can search, hit enter. Just a second. So what we need some images. Let us say copy image address. We came to our browser, we'll give some this as enter. So we'll just check our thing if it is coming or not. Okay, it is very big. I will just change the width. Okay, height also will make. I will just make height equal to, let us say 400 pixels maybe. Let us just test. Okay, we got some small image. Use some high quality image, right? Better it will be. If you use some high quality image, it will have a good impact. So we'll go to computer and photos. Let me just copy this, right click, copy image address. We'll come here, and inside this we'll just make it this way, pasting here. One more image I need, right click, copy image address, and we can have here, come here, we change the image URL. I'm just updating the URLs. I'm not doing any and rocket science. You can come here, you can just have a look. Our website is there. We can have different web, this. We got a slider. It is automatic slider, I believe. If you just leave it for some time, it will auto slide, or else you can manually slide by clicking. Okay, it is auto slide. Maybe let us just check it is auto slide or not. We go to getbootstrap.com. It is slider. Okay, it is not auto slider. Okay, we can have this slider also, or else we can have the sliders with labels. Any slider you can keep. Just you need to use the copy paste this thing, and you change the image sources. That's all you need to do. Just adjust height and width of the images as per your requirement. Okay, this is the slider I can have with the site. Let me just change the height of all other things also, so that it will be okay. I will just copy this height attribute, copy, pasting it here in this image, pasting here in this image. So I hope we can get a regular kind of image is with us. So we got this one image, we got other image, we got other image. We are happy with the image. So next thing, in any website, what we see is we see some services, cards, and all these things. So what I'll do, I will go to getbootstrap.com. I will just go to the cards. I'll go to the cards. So I need, let us say I need this card in my site. I need this card. I will just copy this, and I will come here. I will just use something called let us say div.cards. Okay, okay. We can write a cards start. Okay, and we can duplicate it, cards ends, and in between I will just use div.container, and here I will just paste the cards. Okay, if I just paste the card, I can just come here, I can see I got one card. Very good. So image, I don't have an image, so I'll do right click, copy image address. Let us imagine it is a shopping cart website, so I'll make it this way. Now see about the card, how it looks. It looks this way. Let us just change the content also. Now we can change the content, right? Better how to change the content, just change this card, laptop on sale, something, laptop on sale. You can just write go somewhere. Instead of go somewhere, we can write buy now. We can write buy now, buy now. One second. So we can have buy now. We can just come here, we can just check. Okay, there is a no gap, right? I will just use some margin on the top. MT, I can just use 5. Let us say margin top 5. We can make so that it looks from the top. I got a margin, and I can just use one HR tag so that it looks good. HR on the top. I got one line. Okay, it looks good. Then I can just copy this card to the 3 times. I want here, here. I can just come here. I can check. Okay, I got down. So I will just make it as a. I will just cut this all. Control X to cut. Div dot row I will make this way, and I will make this way. See, I got the laptop on sale. I got a good cards. If I want, I can just instead of laptop, I can change the image URL. Image URL we can change from this. Our basic site we have this, right? Photos, images, laptops are there. Let us say something mouse and accessories. We copy image address. I will just update the URL, image URL. This image URL I will just change to the, let us say, accessories we can have, and one more image I can get. Let us say we are selling this PC also. Copy, and we can have an image to paste here. Just change the text based on your requirement. If I just want to see my site how it looks, okay, image height and width, please adjust yourself so that it looks good. Accessories image is very big, so now we can get a some similar kind of image. So we'll just have this. Maybe copy image address, we can come here, we can change this one. Let us change, try this. We can have this bootstrap. Yeah, we are having. Okay, so there should be a little gap on here also, right? We expect some gap here on this also. So what we'll do, we'll just make to this card, we'll just make margin end. At the end I need some margin of 3. Here also I need some margin end of 3. We can have any margin size so that it will give some gaps here. Okay, now it looks good, right? We have the header. Okay, sorry, what we have a header navbar. Okay, done. We are having some nice looking slider on my site. Done. We are having some cards. Next, other things, you can just explore the different things. You want some accordion. Accordion means like FAQ buttons we have, right? This one, like you want to have this kind of effect, in your site. Then just come here, copy. I will just not make any styling much here. I will just write accordion starts and make a comment. It ends. Okay, I will just use div dot container, and inside this container I am just pasting all the accordion, and I will just use some margin my on the y-axis. I will just give a 5 of margin. So if you come to Bootstrap, you can just see I got the accordions also in my site. You can just write one title also on the up. You can just write one title, h1 know about us. Okay, and you can just change the content is in your hand, right? You can just more company and all these things you can just make yourself. So this is about different components. You can just get more components. You can just try. You can just see card, carousel, close button, collapse, navbar, list. If you want anything, you want some progress bars, just you can copy these progress bars. If you want progress bar with labels, copy this. Just they are simple things. If you want this kind of spinners, text primary spinners and all the things, just have a look. If you want spinner, growing spinners, everything you want, you are available with the components. You can just try with the spinners. If I just write one code, it is about spinners. You can come here, come to Bootstrap, you'll get a Bootstrap loader. In this place we are having the Bootstrap loader. So every component is like you can arrange these different components in together and make a nice looking website. So you can have spinners, you have navbars, you have accordions, we can alerts also. We have, like, whenever we need some alert buttons, alert boxes, like show live alert. If I click here, you get nice, you have triggered this message successfully, you have added records, you have successfully deleted records, these kind of things. If you want, you need to just copy this line and it is done. Okay, just a overview about the components. You can just get these components, get any kind of alert box you want. If you need some badges, you want to show some notification. I want to, like, let us say I have made a notification, like I want to show this way. Okay, I want to change the color of this notification to 4. I can just change to this. Okay, like it is like Facebook and Instagram message box. If I want to make this one, I just don't need to do anything. Copy this. I want to place in the, let us say, nav bar. I want to have in the nav bar. Let me just go up. Okay, carousel I will just close. Navbar I will just open, and inside here, let us duplicate it down once, and instead of a tag, I have that notification bar. Let us just give a notification bar here, and we'll come here. Let us see our website. On the top, I got something home about us inbox box. Usually we in the search button, we can keep this inbox button. If we are making a chat app, it will be very helpful. So all things are available. Just what is your task is you need to just come here, explore the buttons, button groups. If you want to see, we have buttons, go down. If you want to have button groups, like grouped buttons, left button, right button, middle button. If you want this one, copy this. Everything is there here. Just you need to come here and utilize these things. If you want a drop down buttons, come here, just use this drop down. List group, if you want, you can just get the list groups. So everything in the HTML and CSS what we have, they are already given with the stylings. Let us say if I want some toast messages, you can just see I want Bootstrap 11 minutes ago. If I want this to come, I'll just make it copy, or else I click here show live toast, it will show here this way. Okay, I will copy this and I will allow this in my code. Let me just paste this coming down, and let us say we post a toast message. I will make it comment. It is ending here, and what we'll do, we'll just make a button here and we'll just test on our website. Okay, we got this, we got a toast. If I click, we are not getting anything. Okay, we need this. Okay, we'll come here, we'll instead of our script, we'll write some script. So this code you will understand after writing JS. Okay, let me just show you it will work or not. We'll right click, we'll click here, we got a toast message. Let us say toast message we can change. Instead of Bootstrap, we need some image, right? Let us just give some good image. We copy image address, we'll come here, I will just paste it here. I will just make width, let us say 50 pixels. Height, it will automatically adjust. It will say we are adjusting just content. You got it. And in this message, I can just say congratulations, we learned Bootstrap. Okay, we can have this. And if we come to our Bootstrap site, if someone click here, you can say you got it, congratulations, we have learned Bootstrap 11 minutes ago. This kind of notifications we can have on our site. Okay, so this is about the Bootstrap toast notification and all the different components. So if you want to use all components, other components, just it's very simple. Come here, try out these components. Accordion, I told the major components. Accordion we have seen the, like, let us say major component accordion scene, alert scene. We have seen the about cards, we have seen carousels, we have seen the drop downs I have shown you, but we have seen navs. Yeah, we have seen other progress and scroll bars. You can just get the navs and tabs if you want to get this kind of effect, like tab you want to have this way, you can get this. Okay, so just like this kind of effect you want to have this pills active and all the things. Just give a look how this is the code required to make this kind of things. So this ends our components tutorial. So only two things are left in Bootstrap grid and Bootstrap grid, and one more thing, Bootstrap responsiveness, that will learn tomorrow or else on the Tuesday. So this is the complete about the components and all these things. I'm just stopping the